Welcome to the WION podcast, where we explore fascinating stories and ideas from various fields. In this episode, we uncover the mystery of Iran's 60% enriched uranium and the heavily guarded site that may be concealing a large portion of its near-bomb-grade nuclear stockpile. But beyond the battlefield headlines, another critical question is drawing global attention. The war involving the United States, Israel, and Iran has entered its 11th day, widening tensions across the Middle East and rattling global markets. Iran launched fresh attacks on Tuesday targeting Israel and several Gulf Arab countries, while pro-Iranian militia groups continued to strike U.S. interests across the region. The conflict has disrupted oil and gas supplies and pushed energy prices higher worldwide. Amid the military escalation, renewed scrutiny has fallen on Iran's nuclear program and the fate of its highly enriched uranium reserves. One of the most pressing issues concerns the location of Iran's near-bomb-grade uranium. According to the UN nuclear watchdog chief Rafael Grossi, a significant portion of Iran's uranium enriched to about 60% purity was believed to have been stored at a tunnel complex before the current conflict escalated, wrote Reuters. Uranium at this level is a short technical step away from weapons-grade material. The UN watchdog chief estimates that when Israel launched its initial strikes on Iran's nuclear infrastructure in June, Tehran possessed around 440.9 kilograms of uranium enriched to 60%. According to IAEA benchmarks, that quantity could theoretically yield the explosive material required for roughly 10 nuclear weapons if enriched further to weapons-grade levels. What we believe is that Isfahan had until our last inspection a bit more than 200 kilogram, maybe a little bit more than that, of 60% uranium, IAEA chief Rafael Grossi told Reuters. Grossi further said that the material was mainly located there during the agency's last inspection. The widespread assumption is that the material is still there, he added. Satellite imagery and other monitoring tools have so far shown no evidence that the stockpile has been moved since the attacks began. Israel and the United States had carried out extensive strikes on Iran's nuclear infrastructure during the conflict. 3 known uranium enrichment plants, 2 at Natanz nuclear facility and 1 at Fordo fuel enrichment plant, were reported destroyed or severely damaged in the strikes in June 2025. Yet the tunnel complex associated with the Isfahan facility appears to have survived those attacks largely intact. Since the initial bombardment, Iran has not informed the IAEA of the status or location of its highly enriched uranium. Inspectors have also not been allowed to return to bombed nuclear sites. This has left international monitors relying on satellite imagery and other remote assessments to gauge developments. Iran has long maintained that its uranium enrichment program is intended solely for peaceful nuclear energy purposes. However, the existence of large quantities of uranium enriched close to weapons grade has been cited by Israel and the United States as a central justification for their strikes. The IAEA has stated that it has not found credible evidence of a coordinated Iranian nuclear weapons program, even as concerns about the fate of its enriched uranium stockpile intensify amid the ongoing conflict. Thanks for tuning into this incredible story. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more captivating stories to come.